A Kentucky-born right-hander gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-0. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luke.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. LeMahieu at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and a big reason why he's got so many RBIs is that home run pop he's got. In fact, he leads the league right now in round trippers.
First pitch of the at-bat on a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Garrett Cole starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Boyd has it. And he's safe.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Over to first, Cole, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. He's running. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is lifted out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Whoa, 2-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. Back in for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
swing and a liner. Foul. Skied into very shallow right. Betts coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. Pitch on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Nope.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Three and one now to Brett Gardner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. And they'll have to run this down near the 360 sign. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Higashioka is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cole. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Snap throw over to third, and he'll dive back in. Gardner on third with 2 out. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Corey Seager, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10.
Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is strike two swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Judge racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs and 46 driven in. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Runner at second here with one man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Martin, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-0 now. The 2-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Ready with the 2-1. This one skied out toward right. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Digging in now, Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker
Walker
Buehler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Mookie Betts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. One strike now from Cole. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Count remains at 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Justin Turner.
So digging in now, Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses there. 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gardner going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a liner. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'm out.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Muncy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Full sets. 1-0 on its way.
2-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cole. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Back goes Stanton at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Martin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Buehler is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Gardner is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Martin at second with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Popped him up. LeMahieu shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
1 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounder down the line at third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Standing in, Justin Turner will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to first, not in time for the double play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Jock Peterson. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's set. The 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Dodgers leave him loaded. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Ready once again, Kyle Higashioka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Outside, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Two out, nobody on.
I'm out.
And he'll step off. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brock Stewart's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Brock Stewart.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way, and that's in there for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run, and no one will track it down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit hard towards center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To his right, Muncy. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, a sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Max Muncy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Called strike, and he's being at his career totals. Muncy is a batting in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
The
best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and they can't run it down. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
2 out, nobody on. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Zach Britton comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
53, Zach Britton.
In now, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Gets a swinging strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
David Freese will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
David Freese.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Settling in now, Russell Martin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The set and the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Kike Hernandez is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 28 home runs and 60 runs batted in. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A pause and the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Ford will.
Number 36, Mike Ford.
In there, strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Adam Ottavino comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ottavino.
Austin Barnes is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Popped him up. Voit in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Number 6 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Dodgers, number 46, Josh Steele.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Fields is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Luke Voigt will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Line toward the gap in left center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Ball one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Torres. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. One and 0. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now, Kevin Quackenbush trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Quackenbush.
Miguel Andujar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Andujar.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Judge is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 18 for him on the campaign. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
the left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Adam Ottavino wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Ottavino. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Josh Fields. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.